Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Haven and Hearth, where, since the snow and ice has frozen over the local rivers and lakes, I think now's a great time to get some of these quests done, because Lingon's going to be able to dash right over the frozen water, you know. Oh, didn't mean to chop you. Hello, Alford. Alright, by that I mean none of these quests can be completed because they require items that require other seasons, and I couldn't get to Willadall because that ocean water isn't frozen anyway, so Lingon couldn't go over that, so I guess it's not as good of a time for questing as I thought. So instead, I'm just going to rebuild my tanning tubs, because I destroyed them from over there, but never rebuilt them over here, and my hides are starting to pile up. Oh, and now that that's done, I've noticed my seeds over here are done germinating. Yes, indeed, this is all sprouted now. So if I just grab all these, I believe I can chuck them in the kiln is the next step. And so this will take some amount of time, and then I believe they'll all be, what do we call it, you know, done. Oh, interesting. The kiln is melting the snow. Oh, well, that gives me an idea. If I put a fire over here, will this melt the snow too? Oh, it does! Okay, cool. So I was thinking I wouldn't be able to build over here until the spring, but if this fire will melt the snow, then I actually can. Okay, that's going to take 34 pieces of rope. 34 pieces of rope, huh? That's going to be... it's going to be quite the task. So, now that this is malted... I can grind it in a quern. Alright, now that those are gristed, I just need to borrow the hop cones of civilizations past. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, but hell, now's as good a time as any. Alright, before I actually malt these, or whatever, brew, before I make the wort, I need my lye. There it is. And I need some sand. There it is. Okay. And then I should be able to make... oh man, I should be able to make more glass than I thought I would be able to. I don't want to make too much, though, because this molten glass is a temporary state. The demijohn. Okay, so I need 10 for each demijohn, and I want at least 2. So I need 20 of this glass. Alright, that's 2 demijohns. I hope I'm not mispronouncing that terribly, although I'm certain I am. That means that I have everything I need, in theory, to create beer and Weißbier. If I... Huh. Oh man, I can make a lot of stuff out of glass. But right now, what I'm most focused on making is this wart. This makes 5 liters per set of 50 and 2 hop cones. So it takes 1, 2, makes 5. So it takes 10 stacks, much like I guessed. So let me get a barrel. Alright, so 50 liters of wheat wort in the barrel goes into the demijohn, and then after a little while, I don't know exactly how long, it should be about 7 days, this is going to turn into Weißbier. Alright, and I've done the same for the barley wort, but unfortunately I didn't have enough seeds of barley to actually make a full thing. So there's only 30 liters of barley wort, but that's okay. 30 liters of beer is better than 0. Alright, those are the stones out of the way. I just need 18 rope. And there's going to need a bit of theory crafting on that, how I'm going to do that in the winter. Yeah, there's an idea. I am sitting on all that hide. I could make hide straps. That would boost my rope count. Okay, those are the last 2 pieces of rope. Our well is done. It's quality 17. And the water is quality 17. Okay. Well, better than 10. And better than nothing. I didn't have any water in my base before now. So I'm very excited to have a well. Alright, now that the land is cleared, all that needs to be done for me to have a larger space, finally, I've been delaying making a larger living space for I don't know how long. Let's see, I want it to be kind of as close to the back as I can get it. Oh, that is perfect. I think that is spot on. Alright, just lock that in, and all that's left is to build it. Alright, moment of truth time. Ah, that looks so cool. Alright, got a stone stead. This is a much larger area, and it has an upstairs. So this is where my bed is going to be, my study desk and stuff like that. Still going to be using the whatever this thing is up here, but for the most part, going to be doing stuff down here. Going to get rid of all these snow piles now. I don't really need them. Okay, well I still have a ton left on my to-do list, but I just realized this episode must be getting extremely long at this point. So, I'm going to turn in and break this up. So thank you all so much for watching, and good night.